All right. I'm on my way home and I was thinking about trauma. I am not a doctor or a specialist in anything. This is just my perspective, my opinion on this matter of trauma. I do think trauma exists, although what passes as trauma nowadays is not trauma. This definition, this concept, this word has been used or misused so many situations that the meaning is now so convoluted that some people even say trauma doesn't exist. It's all made up. Trauma does exist. Well, people who use this concept, this word, as an scapegoat, as a ticket out of jail, something to avoid accountability, they don't have trauma. So the ones who claim they have trauma, they don't have trauma. Trauma is very subtle. Yeah, even the most skilled therapist might not notice it. Here's how I think it manifests. The victim of trauma doesn't know they have trauma. And how it manifests is that they will avoid that situation. They will avoid that trauma unconsciously. It it literally disappeared from their life. This possibility, this hypothesis, it's like a blind spot, yeah. And they go about, you know, like a dot, a black spot, in the sun. You go about your business, and that black spot will block the trauma. You will see it, but it's invisible. Yeah, you don't know you are avoiding it unconsciously. People around you might notice something is off, right? But they don't know how to identify it again. Yeah, that's in my opinion trauma, and you do it unconsciously. You don't know you have it. You will avoid it. It disappeared. It doesn't exist in your life anymore. It's like a black dot. Yeah, you in your vision you are seeing everything except that thing, and you don't know you don't have it. You don't know you have it. I'm sorry. So you will avoid. You won't see it. It's invisible to you. You know. I mean, it could be anything. Most common thing nowadays is relationship trauma. Yeah, people are not being vetted. There was a vetting system in the past, but now people are not being vetted. The creeps and the mentally ill and whatever, they had it, through prostitution. They didn't have access to women, those, because women was protected, and they only engaged with people who was vetted. People was a lot more wise. That's a creep one. You're not gonna marry that one. There was a vetting system. Yeah, and even people didn't know. Even if people didn't know each other when they got together, they would learn how to love each other. You know. So this concept of love that people have nowadays is just trauma. It's just gonna breed more trauma. Yeah. So they go from relationship to relationship, thinking it's the one, I love, and it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work. Now you have in the world millions of people that completely lost the idea, completely hopelessness for a relationship, and with reason, I find it very sad that this skill, it's a skill, this wisdom has been lost. It's incredible. And how did it got lost? Diluted feminism, Marxism. They little by little infiltrated culture, yeah, and destroyed. Again, these are demons who wanted to destroy the world, and oh yeah, they will achieve it. But who is going to inherit the world once they're over, once they're finished? Ultimately, Marxists and feminists and whatever, they seek annihilation. Yeah, they're so unhappy that they want everybody to just be just like them, and the end goal is annihilation. So who's going to inherit the world once they're finished? Well, someone will. These groups, they exist for a long time. Plato, Aristotle, Socrates used to speak about these groups. They didn't quite have a proper definition. They just said it was almost like a theology. They just emanate out of nowhere, these groups that seek annihilation. Yeah. They hate, you know, society, they hate people, they hate couples, they hate children. They just emanate and they have this thirst for annihilation. They want to annihilate everything. Anyway,